Well, hello, good morning, and welcome back to the channel. We are just currently in Kentucky this morning. We're 41 mile away from the job that we're going to be dropping off this morning. We picked it up on Tuesday in New Jersey. Did this one. So I'm just updating my trip envelope. Yeah, we've got a load of paper products on. We're going to a company called Kentucky Paper Box. It's in downtown Louisville this morning. So I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. We're dropping this off for 8 o'clock, 41 mile away. It's got us there at 7:36 at the minute, so we will get rolling. And yeah, everything should be all good then. We've got a pickup booked as well after this. I'll tag on this video as well. It's going to, we're picking up in Indiana. It's literally just over the state line. It's like it could be rolls of paper or something like that. To which then is going to Wilkes Barre or Wilkes Barre in Pennsylvania for tomorrow. In a quarter of a mile, which will be Friday. It's currently Thursday at the moment. So that is the current plan at the moment. To get on with that. My sat nav is on, stuck on the windscreen at the minute. My sat nav holder broke, snapped in half on the rough road. So I think it just bouncing too much. Run away down to North Carolina last week, and yeah, it just completely failed on us, which was not good. Yeah, we got in a pilot last night, a flying J last night even. A good night's sleep. It was all fairly quiet. Got a nice end spot, so we were all good. But yeah, we got some weight on this. This is a heavy one. I actually had to get him to reload it at the customer when we first got loaded, because if you've been watching the channel a little bit, you know that we can see the drive axle gauge to show what weight's on the drive axle in PSI. Usually we sit around 60 is about a sweet spot. We was up at 73 when they finished loading it. That one with the axles in position as well for the trailer to take some of the weight. So yeah, they had to completely rework the load. So we was about 5 hours loading it in the end. It was in Pennsylvania. Sorry, it was just over the state line. It was in pretty much Philadelphia, downtown Philly. So is where we loaded it, but it doesn't look too bad where we're going. It's an old part of town, so we're hoping it's going to be like a quiet part of town. We got to back in off the road, but luckily we've come, so the building's on our left, so it's on our good side, but we're going to obviously be on the right hand side of the road, so we're going to have to find somewhere to stop short to go book in to get on the base. But we should be the first wagon. It says it doesn't open till 8 o'clock. So it should be the first truck that's in there, and then yeah, should be all go from there to go get a pickup on and drive the rest of the way. You know, we hit the miles hard yesterday, 500 mile yesterday, but we're coming through the Virginia mountains and everything with a maxed load on. It was slow going, slow and tedious, but we made it in the end, and yeah, had some good time off. It was warm though last night. It's 78 Fahrenheit outside, so I think about 25 degrees still. So, but never mind. Let's get on. Let's get down to this job, and yeah, we'll see what it's like. Hey, so welcome to the job down here in Kentucky. Let's try and back in real quick if we can. Bear with me. We've got street furniture around here. do have a fair bit of room, to be fair. Saying that, we do need to be a bit harder on the log. Should get it on this one. It is real heavy though. That's what all the popping is just it trying to get up on the ledge. Let's watch the front end round a little bit. Take a pull up though. Come on, we'll get it. There we go. We're not bad at that. We do need to pull forward and over a little bit actually, just to be able to get the doors open, so we are right up against the wall. I just wanted to get it off the road first. That was the real important bit. So I want to just drag it over now, get in the middle, get the doors open, pull back out, and then we're back in again. Is that in traffic come? Clear from the left, and we're going to clear from the right now. Yeah, it's just quite a steep incline really for the trailer axles to get up, so I wanted to take it steady. I didn't want to cause any damage to them, because we never want to cause any damage to anything. So yeah, bear with me 2 seconds while I get the doors open and the straps off and get sorted real quick. Yeah, this is definitely the old part of town, isn't it? That's an old building. There's another old one down there. This one's an old one, and yeah, we're in quite nicely, to be fair. Yeah, we're trying to watch out for the wall. On that side, that looks like it has been hit a few times, but yeah, that one us, we can see where our tyres were. We were sort of nowhere near it, but yeah, we just pulled straight forward and got on. So yeah, we're getting tipped. Say we're about 8 miles away from the next one that's booked for 10 o'clock. Just come up to quarter to 8 here. Sorry. So yeah, we're doing all right. We're going to get tipped now. It's all on pallets. There's about 35 pallets, so it shouldn't be too bad for them. We've unstrapped the load, so yeah, we'll go get tipped. Hey, so we are tipped here in Louisville. We're turning left in a minute. Just past this McDonald's, I believe, but no, we need to be further down actually. It ain't here. So I've got Google Maps on my sat nav, won't pick the route up that I want to go on, and having to rely on Google Maps taking us in the way that we need to go to this job. So we need to be further down. It is a bit tight down here. It is a little tight. Yeah, just come to 9 o'clock. This job's booked for 10 o'clock. We're literally 15 minutes away from the job. So that ain't too bad. Yeah, it's this one. 9th Street is what we want. This is 12th. So we don't need this one. We need the next one. Is what we need. It's a nice part of Louisville. Although it is a little, I say it is a little tight. It's not actually this next one, it's the one after, to be fair as well. Both the cars are queuing. Turn left and then we're just straight up there. And yeah, everything ain't too bad then. You get to this job about 20 past 9. Hopefully get on a bay and get loaded straight away. And we can make some good progress then towards Wilkes, Barre in Pennsylvania. We're hoping to make Youngstown tonight. If we can make Youngstown tonight, we've had a cracking day at it. I think it should be possible. We've got 10 hours and 10 left on our driving. We'll have just watching the lights, making sure that we still get our arrow to turn, and we have just. Oh, we're committed now, and I think we need to stay in this middle lane here, because we came up to the top and then we're splitting left, so, and then we're back on the interstate then. So I believe it's the middle lane that we want. But yeah, I think we should make Youngstown. It's about 10 hours and 20 minutes, 10 and a half hours to the job. And Youngstown's probably going to be nearly 2.5-ish, maybe 3 hours from the job. So that's the plan. I want to make Youngstown, get to that big petrol that's there. Might even be able to get fuel there as well. We're just above half a tank at the minute. So we'll have to get some fuel today as well. So hopefully we can get it at the pilot opposite the job. And then we'll probably get that in the morning. So, but we will see. But yeah, we're doing all right for now. We're at least get to this job on time. So yeah, let's get on this bay and figure out what we're meant to be doing. So we are just on the loading bay here in New Albany, I think we are. Yeah, Graphic Packaging International in New Albany. So yeah, we just got on the bay. We was just parked up where that truck's just pulled off from, and we've got on the zoom in. Yeah, loading bay here. We're just waiting for it to come out and put the wheel chock under. So yeah, literally just went down, backed it round. Get straight up there and straight back on the bay, so that's not bad. We have just come to 10:35, so we have been waiting for another truck to get off of this bay for just over an hour. So we'll have to see how long we're going to be to get loaded, but we'll still make the big petrol I want to make at Youngstown. I think it's about 6 hours away, so that'll all be good as long as we can make it there. I think this is just waste paper we're picking up in bales by the looks of it. It's what the last guy loaded, and it's what's in this warehouse here, so we will wait and see. Hopefully it isn't horrendously long to get loaded and we can get on our way fairly soon. Yes, so one trailer loaded full of waste cardboard. We are going to have to go scale it. It's says 40,000 pounds, but we are a bit heavy on the drives, so going to look. The nearest cat scale is quite not quite far. It's not bad. It's on Rue at least, but it is up the ways a little bit. Just there. So is it 35 mile away? It's the nearest one, so we're going to have to go there. No ifs, no buts. This forklift through. Start on that. Some lights on as well just while we get out of here and back to the interstate. But yeah, we're 676 miles to the job, so yeah, we are gonna have to grab fuel definitely on the route with this weight on, but at least we're loaded. 11:15. I thought about if we could be leaving 11 o'clock, I'd be happy at that. So you know, we know we're going to get parked where I want to get parked, no problems with that. Even if I pushed it a little bit further, I think somewhere decent around there to park. We've got a truck stopped here for some reason. Not really sure what he's doing, but he's just stop round here, so I'm going to put that back onto on duty, so we're not burning our drive time. We're going to have to see what he's doing. I would think he's just pulled off of that loading bay around there, to be fair. So he might just be sorting out his paperwork, but I'm not 100% sure. Go see if he's even in it. So he might not even be in it, to be fair. I'm sure if he's in it. So I think he's actually loaded here. Yeah, he's just finishing off his paperwork. He is in it. He's just finishing everything off. There you go. He's just released his brakes. He's just going now. Oh, there we are. So we can get on our way as well. Actually, we want to get moving. We don't want to be sat around if we can help it. It's not a bad site, this. It's easy enough, you know. I think we've got a right one here in front. Just don't have any go in him. Doesn't have any go. My sat nav's freaking out. I don't want me going on the road that we've got to come in and out of because it says there's a weight limit. It says there's a 6-ton weight limit when they're in. So my sat nav's just freaking out a little bit at the moment. I've got a stop sign. I'm going to stop at it just so I can let this guy go a bit, because I'm guessing people come in and out of there all the time, with my guess. Yeah, is he just going to let us pass? I think he's going to stop and let us past. Is it? Or is he keeping going? Yeah, he's letting us go. He's letting us go. Be better off pulling down here in the first place, wouldn't it, really? But there we go. Another stop sign. Make sure there's no one crossing or going to cross. There we go. We can get out of here. Get out of here and go check this load out. You be careful with it as well. It's because of the weight of it, it's sort of down full length of the trailer, but it's not quite up to the edges because we couldn't always get them sort of side by side. So they just need to be careful with it, and it's not gonna wobble over or anything. But yeah, if we get out of here and let office know, and know that we're loaded. And yeah, everything should be good for tomorrow then. It's just pulling on to the scale to see how heavy this is. Feeling this could be quite heavy. Ain't the best scale to get onto either, really. We're gonna have to pull clear, back up onto it, because yeah, you don't get much of a swing to get around. Straighten up. Oh. Get straight back. Oh man. I know it's got some weight, that is for sure. Has got some weight. But we will find out. We're on the scale. Just need the paperwork quickly. It's updating location information. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. We're at the 176 location. Yep, that's the trailer we've got on. It's the last trailer we had on as well. 5864205. Let's see what this weighs. hopefully we're good and we can just get straight back out again. My phone on charge while I'm here as well. There we are. We're going to be right, so we're over on the drives. We need to put the axle further on the trailer further forward, so closer towards the back, so we need to back up into it. We're 34, I'll take this screenshot. Yeah, we're 34 480 on the drives, so I thought we would be over, to be fair. We've been at 60. It used to be I could have it at 60 all the time and it wouldn't bother it, but now it's a struggle. But we're going to just come up here. We're going to back into that space that's behind us. And yeah, we'll put some, we've got loads of room on the trailer. We're only 30,580 on the trailer. So if I just back up down here. We will go back and reweigh it though, once we've slid the axles, just to be sure. We don't want to put too much weight onto the trailer, but I don't need to go that far, to be honest, on it. Just here will do. Just here will do. Put that onto on duty. Just to save a couple minutes of a driving. And yeah, I have put them a bit further forward anyway, the axles, than what I usually have them. But just wasn't quite off, so I probably only need to go back 2 holes, maybe 3 holes on it. But we'll go back a little bit just to try and get a better ride, because it is bumpy on the front. Maybe a bit more. That'll do. That should do, because that's put us about 56 on the trailer, on the drives. In fact, I'm going to need fuel, so maybe about just a little smidge more, because we're on half a tank at the minute. So we're at least going to be putting another 100 gallon of fuel in, you see. So we don't want to be scaling this and then getting overweight again. Put a bit more weight on the back. And just pull forward into that one. I'm trying to figure out, I think it's £250 each hole moves roughly. So should be good. I'm just going to pull forward into it though. There we go. We'll go store the handle away and we'll go back round and try the scale again. Alright, well, let's try again. Try and get on this in one hit this time maybe. I think we are going to have to just back up, just to square up. Just to square up. There we go. And yeah, let's see what this has done to it. I'm hoping about 33. If about 33,000, we'll be happy at that, because that puts us in good place for grabbing fuel. Then you see. So reweigh. Yep. See what this is. Yeah, because we want it to be under, because so that's on. Yeah, we want it to be under 33 ideally, because then we can get fuel in and fill it up, and we're laughing then. We'll be laughing. But yeah, perfect. We're 32,640 and 32,460 on the respective axles, so that ain't too bad. We'll we will certainly take that. I have read somewhere that they do want a physical copy of the weighbridge receipt actually at this place we're going to, so I'm going to park up here again and I'm going to go nip in and get a physical copy of the weighbridge ticket, just in case. Don't cost us anything extra apart from having to walk up there, you see. But then we've got it in case we need it. We ain't got to mess about coming back to another scale to try and get the tickets. So yeah, let me go get this ticket and we'll yeah, get on our way and get some good miles done now. So we just grabbed some fuel. We're just going to head around now. Go get parked up in the petrol next door. Might even be able to get a space in here, but I'm going to go to the petrol. It's only across the road and it is a lot easier to get parked into. It's going to be quieter, easier to get in and out of. So that's what we're going to do. Checking battery life on that camera. Yeah, because look how close these are opposite each other. You know, there's hardly any room to get in and out, man. We're not messing about getting in here. We're gonna go around and park in there, but we're about 290 something mile away from the job in the morning. So we're not that bad. We certainly been worse for jobs in the morning. He pretty much in. He is. So yeah, we're in a goodish position. We've got an hour and 6 left before we need a 30-minute break. It's already 7:15. So we'll get in here. We'll get booked off for 7 o'clock so we can start at 5 in the morning. And then we're laughing then to get to our job and get this load off. Oh, it is a little busy getting in and out of here. Don't know when someone parks here, like. And someone coming up. They're not meant to park here. But we don't want to block it off because the lights haven't changed, so we can't get out anyway. There we go, the lights have just changed now. Just changed now. We've not had a bad run over. We my phone's just ringing. Yeah, we've not had a bad run over. We've been pretty clear. We had a bit of traffic in. Didn't even met the lights. Bit of traffic in Cincinnati. Bit of traffic in Columbus, and just coming through Akron just then. But apart from that, we can't really grumble. Will we be able to see anything to turn right? That is the question. Because there's a big bush. Something coming down. Clear after this one. We're gonna go. So that's us out here. And then we want to be straight over. and into here. And yeah, we can be laughing. Why is everyone going so wide? Because it's a great big bump. And I think we just sort of managed to miss that, to be honest. That was good. Glad we missed that. Yeah, and I've got a sort of a spot what I like to get to in here, so I'll avoid this one as well. There's one there that's stuck up. There I like to get to. It's quiet. It's right down the bottom. No one wants to park down there apart from me, and yeah, that's fine by me. You don't come next to me with your big stacks and let them run all night. Down that one. Is it down? I don't think it's this next one either. It might be. Yeah, I think it is this one. No, it's the next one. They all look the same. The stack, all the lines you see. No, it was down that. It was down that last one, but we should be able to get into it. No problems. Come down this. Yeah, we should be able to easily get into what I want to get in. I'm booked off on time. Sort of just down here, because it rolls away a little bit, so I can still sleep on the good side of the truck with all the controls and that. And I just need to be able to see. Yeah, them spaces end there. But if we screw round, yeah, and this one, it never fills up in here anyway. But you know what my parking's like. I've got to be comfortable. Alright, if we just come straight back. You have to park far forward in the space in case someone parks behind you, like, because they do park down here, but they'll park behind me. And yeah, the spaces are at best spaced. So that should do us. I'm going to switch onto the other camera and we'll go check the load out, make sure we're in the space, and yeah, we can book off for the night and crack on in the morning to the job. Yeah, that's not moved anywhere down at the front. You can see it's still got the gaps down the side. That strap's still tight, and this one should be as well. Yeah, that's not. That ain't wobbling anywhere. Like I say, they're more rectangle than they are square. But I can come back a little bit in the space from there. But yeah. Well, we're happy at that, so yeah, I'm going to get booked off and get something to eat, and yeah, we'll go get all this delivered in the morning, and I'm hoping to God they're going to sweep the trailer out, because look at all the bits. I ain't getting it, I ain't getting my brush out and doing it, they can do that. Well, good morning. Oof. Turn then. Yeah, we are on our way. Just pulled out of the Petro now. We're 297 miles away from the job this morning. Got us there around 10:15. This is booked for 11 o'clock. So yeah, we ain't got much time for hanging about, but we should all be good. The sun will be up in a little bit, and yeah, we shouldn't be too bad along this route. It's fairly out there in the middle of nowhere most of the time, this route, and yeah, literally when we get off of this 80 onto the 81 at Wilkes, Barre, we're like 20 miles away from the job. So we're not going to be horrendously long. Once we get off this at 80, we'll have missed all the traffic at Wilkes, Barre, because it is quite a big place, to be fair. But yeah, we got fuel though last night, so we're good on that. We're just bouncing around on the roads, and get our foot down and yeah, try and keep some time the best we can with the weight on this hills. But yeah, we will lose a little bit. I think we'll be there about 10:30, definitely before quarter to 11. So you know, as long as we're there for 11 o'clock, that's fine. We can get our next load through by then as well, hopefully, so I know what I'm getting on with. And yeah, we should be laughing from there. We should be laughing from there. So yeah, let's get on and yeah, crack out the next 295 miles to this job. Well, this ain't really the best timing. We do actually turn just before the train. I've just seen a truck come out, but I ain't going to commit down, because if we go down and a truck tries coming up, I don't know how wide the road is to try and get round. And yeah, we can't get back over because the cars that are waiting. I'm just hoping this train is going to back up rather than go forward. Make life a bit easier for us, but I just don't want to commit and go round because it's double lines anyway, yellow lines in the middle of the road for no overtaking. But we I'd say we don't want to get halfway down and a truck be coming round the bend, because we're all done then. So, and yeah, I can't see which way the train's going to go. It keeps going that way, as if he's going forward, and he keeps going back. It looks like he's going to go forward. He's moving now. Looks like he's moving now. Don't know how long the train's going to be, but we're on time anyway. It's 10:27. It's booked for 11 is this, so you know, we'll live with that. But yeah, we'll just gotta wait for the train to go. It's pick up a bit of speed, to be fair. Oh, it's not that long. Ends here now. It's 2 black tankers and then that's the end. So hopefully we'll get clear in a minute here. I know I probably could get away with just going round, but I ain't risking it. I ain't risking getting stuck and someone refusing to move and me trying to end up backing up the road, cause yeah, I just don't want to cross over double solid line. And is he going to keep going, or is he going to stop again on the line, on the track? He's stopped. Well, let's see how long this is going to be. 10:28 at the minute. Oh, I wasn't horrendously bad. We literally stopped to get the 2 guys walking up the track. I'm obviously with him, so they jumped on the back and yeah, they got on the merry way, but we're gonna have to stop traffic again because we want to turn down here. I don't think anyone will let us go, to be honest. Fair, it was quite a wide road I'm going to turn onto, but we'd have got away with it, to be fair. He's gonna let me go. Let me go. There we go. Always one nice person that lets you go. There's another truck that's coming behind about 5 cars back, so there's going to be someone else waiting a turn, but oh well, at least we got through. That's the main thing. Right alongside of the track. So yeah, this is Pass and Drive. The job's on here on the left. It looks like it's the first building we'll come to. You realise how big trains are here until you're right up next to them. They're absolutely colossal. So big. Just so big. But yeah, we had to wait a couple of minutes, but that's fine. I don't mind. You know, quite like trains anyways, so. Right, so railroad crossing. Come on. Ooh. I think we've got building 2. Come stop at the line, make sure that we're clear. But yeah, the train ain't moving. There's no there. Building 2 says Northeast Fibre. We're looking for green summer. Hang on, get my paperwork out. We're looking for green fibre. building 2. It specifically says building 2. So this is building 1. And it must have been a warehouse at some point that had stuff come out onto trains a lot, because yeah, they've got a train track down the side and they've got all these doors coming out onto it. It's a little bit different of a design, isn't it? They must have relied heavily on trains at some point. Let's see where building 2 is. See how easy this is going to be to figure out. So at least we know this is building 1, because it had a 1 on the side of it, I'm sure. Yeah, building 2 is straight in front. It's got a 2 on it. Okay. So we won't be down this side of it, I wouldn't think. Green fibre. Yeah, we're definitely not down the back. 157 Passan Drive, building 2. Yeah, we've had some big hills. You'll see on the time lapse coming into this job for the last 5 miles. We have been slow up some hills, causing some traffic problems. But there's a great lot we could do about that. It's just with the pure weight that we had on, we couldn't really do anything. Let this guy up, because we're coming to this building anyway, and it looks a bit fun, we'll say. Does look a bit fun. You're just watching his tyres around the back. Try and tuck in a little bit more for him. There we go. There we go. So we should be able to keep going now, because we're clear of the bend. Should figure out where we go. Authorised personnel. Guessing all this building is there, as you see. I'm guessing it's probably where the door is open there. So let me park up and go and see them. Get checked in and see what bay they want us on. And yeah, we can go get tipped. And yeah, everything is good then. Right, so we are just about to get on this loading bay here. It's the one next to the car. Make it steady, because I need to try and save all my hours at the minute, because I've got a busy few days coming up after this. We've got a load that I'm picking up from Lockhaven that I picked up at before, that tissue company. We're picking that up, and that's going to Portage at Sam's Club for 4 o'clock Sunday morning. So I'm going to be parking up after this job, and then getting my time off and picking that up early in the morning, like real early in the morning. And then I'm dropping that load off, heading back to the yard to pick up a trailer that's going up for Wisconsin to Menards for Monday morning. But there's going to be another driver meeting me there. He needs a ride home to Illinois, because that's where he is based, because he's having a few weeks off for some hospital appointments or something. So I said, yeah, he can drive for the first bit, saves me my clock and my hours, so we can hopefully get the job off at Menards Monday morning at 10 o'clock, and then I can just head straight up to park up after that, because I'll pretty much be out of hours. And let this car up here. But yeah, that's the rough plan at the minute. I think it's going to be a hectic few days for me, but it's what we're all here for. I'm off from Wednesday anyway. I'm heading out of town for a few days, helping some friends move to a different state. So we're going to be doing that. But yeah, let me get this on the bait, and I'll explain a bit more better about it on. Right, so we are a couple of days later I am sort of re-recording the last clip of the video that I filmed after this because plans did change a lot. I'm literally just editing the video now to get it uploaded straight away, and we are parked up in the TA at Breezewood. So yeah, I was saying that we're going to Wisconsin and all that lot, but that didn't actually happen. I went and parked up, and then I realised the job that we're going to Portage wasn't actually going to Portage for Sam's Club. It was going to Ypsilanti, which is right next to the yard. And also that guy was going to be driving to Chicago, didn't go. Something changed, so he didn't go. He didn't need the time off, so we wasn't going to have the hours to get up to Menards tomorrow. Sunday now as I'm recording this. We didn't have the hours to get up there, so I phoned up and they changed everything. They've given us a Martinsburg now, which we're about an hour away from. I've got about what we got left actually. I'll just get my tablet unlocked. Yeah, we've got 5 hours and 13 minutes left on our 70 hours. And yeah, in 2 days we get back 8 hours and 58 minutes. So we're in the morning. I'm heading down to drop this off at Martinsburg, heading on outskirts of Baltimore to pick a load up, and then I'll just literally be parking up as soon as I've got that load on until I can get some hours back on Tuesday. We're going to be shut that, it might make it a little bit better, the bright light actually. There we go. Yeah, we're say I'm off from Wednesday, so I'm literally picking a load up to head back to Bowling Green in Ohio, and then straight back to the yard. So yeah, I'll be off for about a week. There probably won't be a video next Monday because I just haven't got it filmed yet. So that's going to be different. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this, if you've made it this far in the video, because I can see it's a pretty long one. It's going to be about 46-47 minutes, so I'll stop rambling, get off, and I will see you all in the next one.